It's like, oh my God. I'm telling you, if this happened to her, she would have divorced him. I'm telling you, if this happened to her, she would have divorced him. Hey, welcome to Dow Stock Talk, where I talk about topics relating to investing and finance, but more specifically the stock market. This will be a reaction video. Perhaps I should call it Reaction Saturday on a Dave Ramsey video. My husband lost $100,000 in day trading. Now, I don't want to always react to Dave Ramsey videos, but they're kind of funny. A lot of times they're really entertaining. But if you can think about any finance and investing videos that I can react to, make sure you drop it in the comments below. No further ado, let's get into it. Oh, make sure you hit the like button, by the way.
Let's go to Kate in Stamford, Connecticut. What is up, Kate?
Hi. Good afternoon. Thanks for taking...
How we doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good.
Never seen Kate on here. It's interesting.
Good, I'm good. What's up? How can we help?
Okay. In the last couple months, it has come to light that there's been some pretty significant financial infidelity from my husband, who got involved in day trading and has subsequently lost...
Financial infidelity. Ooh, fancy. I'm silly.
about $150,000.
Wait, I don't want you to... That part was important. Let me go back a little bit.
Financial infidelity from my husband, who got involved in day trading and has subsequently lost about $150,000.
Whoa.
I know. It's a...
He lucky. A lot of women would have left him. They don't be playing that. 150. Good gracious.
giant pill to swallow, and one that I'm just honestly still like in shock about.
Wow.
I still can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Look at her face. That's the devastation. I'm pissed. I cannot believe this face.
So this is a combination of about $105,000 in personal loans and about 42-ish in credit card debt.
Wait, whoa. Wait, he was day trading with borrowed money? Or I wonder, did he just day trade with the cash they did have, but they already had a lot more loans or credit card debt, whatever you want to call it? This guy, if he was day trading with borrowed money, which I think he was, that's an absolute no-no. Absolute no-no. He is so lucky she ain't leave him.
All of this was like within the last, maybe 6-7 months. It happened very quickly, and honestly, it's all just come out now. And so my concern is...
That dude thought he had Ricky money. Ricky the day trader on YouTube. He thought he had Ricky money. Woo! That's really not funny. Let me start taking this serious.
That the minimum amount for all of this debt combined is about $4,800 a month.
The minimum payment, $4,800 a month. That's higher than people's mortgage. Oh my goodness, this situation is no longer funny at all. Sheesh, the financial burden. Oh my goodness, somebody gonna have to pick up another job. Something gonna have to happen. Homeboy might have to pick up a second job.
Which is that's the minimum. And my question to you...
The minimum, an extra $4,800 a month. Minimum. Talking about stress. Financial stress. Hardships. Whew.
To you is, what do you think about me taking out a HELOC loan?
A HELOC loan? I never heard of that before.
Which hopefully would be able to pay off all of the...
Look. Oh my goodness. She's shaking her hair like, oh, I cannot believe this. Like, oh no. I'm a little goofy today. Look at her hair shake.
Taking out a HELOC loan, which hopefully would be able to...
Like, this don't make no sense. We gotta see that one more time. Look at that.
Me taking out a HELOC loan, which hopefully would be able to pay off
Ridiculous.
all of this debt, and then it's like a more manageable monthly payment for me, because
The blink of the eye. Like, you can tell, I cannot believe this. She tries linking, you should leave that guy.
quite frankly, we've got two small kids. It's $4,800 a month in minimum payments it's crippling. I don't even know how do you do this for the rest of time, because if you're only paying the
I'm stressed out and I'm not even in the situation. Sheesh.
minimum, that's what we're looking at.
Oh gosh, I can hear it on you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All jokes aside, that's a very unfortunate situation, man. This guy loses $150,000 day trading. Now it affects the whole family. It's tough.
Thank you.
I want to first norm what's going on inside of you. You are right to be maniacally angry.
You think?
And you are right to be stunned and in shock and grieving and upset and scared and anxious. All of those things are
And freaking pissed!
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I just don't want you to feel like you're going crazy. You probably are going to feel like you're going crazy, but not because your feelings are wrong. Okay? I would be having all of those things too. What is your entire
She might really love the dude. For real. Seriously.
homes? What is your take-home income as a family?
Together we're at $250,000 annually.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad at all. $250,000 annually. Not bad at all.
I'll let Rachel hop in here. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Do not make a mess even messier.
Okay.
Okay? I know you can't breathe right now. Your breath will come back to you. You'll have a big salary. You've got a huge, huge mess on your hands.
Yeah.
The good thing is, though, they do have a good salary, $250,000 for household. That's pretty good. So that's a good thing. They do have good jobs. That's good.
Often happens is, let's take regular infidelity. Okay? You find out somebody you love has cheated on you romantically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's this, I want to fix it. I want to solve all of this right this second so that we can get back to, quote unquote, the way things were.
Sure.
And what you want to do is, you are hurting so bad right now. You've got this magic HELOC that you want to solve it all, and you want to go do that and take it out and just get back to the way things were, and then we'll figure it out later in a more manageable way.
Yeah.
The best way forward is for you to realize, your husband to realize, what y'all knew before is now over.
It's over now. Good. Honestly, he lucky their marriage isn't over. Woo!
Living in relationship 2.0.
Relationship
Right.
2.0.
And you've got to rebuild what this thing's going to look like together. And I think, personally, what led your husband down this path is something he's going to have to heal from personally, and y'all going to have to heal relationally. And a quick Band-Aid fix over this, or just moving debt from one arm to the other, does not solve that. It kicks the can down the road. Y'all got to deal with this. I'd love to see him go get a second job.
I was thinking that.
A third job. And
He said a third job. He said, bro, they gonna work you hard. He said a third job. Whatever it takes, bro. Whatever it takes. 3 jobs.
and make this, crank this sucker out on behalf of his family and make this thing happen. But
do it for the family, bro. Do it for the family.
Just trying to jump in and solve it and fix his problem is not the best thing for your marriage, for your financial security, for your kids long term.
Yeah.
Look at she is pissed. Look. Oh, we gotta go back. I don't think look at her body language. Look at this. Look.
Thing for your marriage, for your
on.
financial security, for your kids long term.
Yeah,
She
not
just
to make light of the situation, but one of my favorite quotes from Warren Buffett, which we used a lot during the COVID pandemic, was people make the worst decisions with money when they're drunk or when they're afraid. And you are that second. And so the fear that I hear from you, which I get, I have 3 little kids, and if that bomb was dropped on me, you can't breathe. You can't. I mean, the fear of knowing how are we going to pay our bills? How am I going to get food on the table? I feel this complete whiplash in a marriage sense from my husband, the secret that I had no clue. So you're dealing with that on one side, and then the tactical nuts and bolts of being a mom with kids and trying to figure out how am I going to do this. So I'm so sorry. I hurt so much for you. But I don't want you to make a bad financial decision because you're in fear. And so what John was saying is so right. Just take a breath. Okay. And that will come easier and easier with time, but don't. Getting a HELOC, it moves the problem from one to the other. And yes, it can feel like, okay, the payments may be a little bit different, but that keeps you guys in this mess and in this memory longer and longer and longer. And so in a dream world, you and your husband sit down, Kate, together, and you say, okay, we make $250,000. You bring home probably around $15,000 a month after taxes, and say, well, now we have this new $5,000 payment. So here's what we can afford in our budget to pay as is. And I don't know what that looks like for you guys. We don't have time to unpack every number of your budget, but say you have $3,000 left at the end of your budget in general, right? And then you're like, okay, we got to make up whatever the difference is. Is it another $2,000 you got to make up? And then I want you to add on more to that, because like you were saying, just paying the minimum payment, you're going to be paying interest and all of this stuff. It just keeps going and going. And so how can you attack it? And so I want you guys to run numbers together, get a spreadsheet out, get a calculator out, and just say, okay, scenario 1, you take an extra job and you're going to make X amount per month.
She's given a great feedback, though. I like how she's taking it logically, step by step, as something that they can actually do. Kudos to Kate.
Here's how quickly, timeline-wise, we can pay this debt off. We can pay it off in 3 years and 2 months. If you take 2 jobs and you work 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week, we can pay it off in 2 years and 8 months.
Shout out to Kate. Kate is really coming up with some practical solutions. I like how she said, okay, let's run the numbers. Let's see different ways that we can end up getting to get to our goal to pay off this $150,000. Me personally, I think the dude should actually pick up a second job, better yet, a third job. This is on him. I know it's a family, they, all together, but bro, come on now. You're not Ricky. You're not Ricky. All right, let me stop joking.
Months and run scenarios, Kate. Okay, sit there with a yellow pad, because what's going to happen is, and John says this all the time, facts are your friends. When you start to see numbers, not just fear in your head and not having a plan, but when you
Okay, Kate, I really mess with Kate. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Kate.
Actually see numbers on a sheet of paper, that logic is going to help you navigate the best decision. And and man, you guys have a hard 3 to 4 years ahead of you, Kate. You do. And that is the unfortunate part of marriage, that when you are in a unified relationship, it is now your debt, even though it was his decision that he went down this road. And so
unfortunately, that is the case. One for all and all for one.
The anger is real and justified, all of it. So I don't want you to shy away from those things, because that is very real, and that's going to be part of your healing process towards him.
Kate, I wish you could feel this. I can feel the anger on Rachel right now.
Well, it just pisses.
I was thinking the same thing. Her body language says it all. She is pissed, furious. She's just like, oh my God. I'm telling you, if this happened to her, she would have divorced him. I'm telling you, if this happened to her, she would have divorced him.
This pisses me off, Kate, for you. It does.
I can see her bodily language. I'm telling you, if this was Kate, husband, she would have divorced him immediately.
I wonder too, and this is John's lane, but I'm like, what he was going through. What was the thing, right? Is there an addiction there that he's like, I think I could do it. It's like almost a gambling feeling of this day trading. Is it that he wanted something else?
It has to be this. I mean, yes. I've looked at every scenario, and this can only be.
Yep.
It's day trading addiction. It's not necessarily gambling.
Whoop. No, I think it's gambling. I know you defending your husband, but let's call a spade a spade. I think it's gambling. I think it's the adrenaline.
The casino, in my mind, it's the same thing. Like
It comes from the same
It
place.
is.
trading.
Kate,
Exactly.
did you, not that this matters, did you find out on your own or did he come and tell you?
I wonder what she's going to say.
To be honest with you, I just had this feeling something wasn't right, and I just looked at him. I said, "Tell me right now what's happening." And he just broke down. And he only told me a little bit at a time. It wasn't that bad, and then a little bit.
No, Bull, it is not fun losing a lot of money. I'm telling you. It's all fun and games when you're making money, but once you lose a good amount of money, it is not. Nothing's funny. Losing a lot of money, I'm telling you, it's hard coming back from that. Not unless you have more money, hard coming back. Tough road ahead.
A little bit more, and then honestly, just in the last few weeks, did the extent of this come out. So I am in a deer in headlights right now. I mean, he's not day trading anymore, and I have direct deposit. His paycheck comes.
Man, I wonder if he saw off with paper trading. He probably just jumped straight into it. He said, "Forget paper trading. I'm going all in on black."
Right to me, so there is no more money to.
Yeah.
But I mean, now I'm left with having to carry this burden and make the
And that's messed up. That is messed up. That's the unfortunate situation.
decisions. Who do I pay this month? Who do I not? And
I don't want you to
dealing with this.
Can't do it alone, Kate.
You don't do it alone. You bring him in and if you guys have a good pastor, a good therapist, a good
Gotta
counselor
get
in
a
the
marriage
area,
counselor, yes.
Yeah.
do that, Kate. And hold on the line. We're going to give you guys Financial Peace University, and it's
But that concludes Dallas Stock Talk. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this situation? If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm out.